I am the Witch Coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coaches Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free 1-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free 1-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple: making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic.
Happy solstice, everybody! Yes, be magic. We are all being magic together today. I hope you guys got to tune into my little kind of workout video as a non-fitnessy, fitnesser, whatever kind of thing. Jessie, how are you feeling, babe? Sending you healing. Is your chest better today? How are you, darling? So, yes, we have a really awesome night in store for you. First of all, the wolf is within reach, okay? Even if he is not right here, right at the second, he is within reach. If you guys want to get a priority reading of any kind from him, you can donate, and that will go,
I am everywhere.
Yes, he is. And he made his appearance briefly, but he is nearby. So anybody who wants to get a wolf reading tonight, you can donate any amount and he'll just give you a reading commensurate to your donation level or as he feels so led. So, no caps, no low levels. You can donate 50 cents and he'll give you 50 cents worth of a something. You can donate $50 and he'll give you $50 worth of a something. So, yeah, that'll be a thing. He seems like he's settling in yet, even though I haven't hollered for him yet. So, say hi.
No.
Okay, he said no. So, let's see. What can I ask you that you wouldn't say no to?
No.
Do you want some sexy time?
No.
Okay, well, guess you don't get any sexy time.
No.
Let's see. What would you not want to say no to? Can we sacrifice your son?
No.
that was the opposite.
The fuck?
Let's see. What can what is something he would not say no to? You know what? Money. Okay.
You want to give me money?
Yeah, I'll give you money.
Okay.
Okay. Let me find some money. Hold on.
Don't give me. That's that shit that you burn. Don't even try and play it.
Shit that I burn. There's real money in here. There's real money in the prosperity bowl. Okay, it's just buried in there. Here's real money.
Put it back in the bowl.
Here's money.
Put it back in the bowl.
I pulled a quarter out and tried to give it to him. So yes, he wanted to be on time for Reiki. Yes.
Hey, Sister Jess.
Bat Faye, Lana says, your voice sounds like Will's. I'd have a hard time picking out who is who. He looks a lot like Will, too. Or maybe it's the other way around.
Only slightly coincidental.
Yes. I mean, it's not like, father, son, apple tree. Oh, you want some candy? Cindy thinks you'd say yes to candy.
No.
See, no candy. Sorry. Hey, Regina. Oh, you met a man. Girl. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I had you down for a private reading credit. So you want to put some of that on to today? You got it. Love and relationship reading for you, Regina? All right. Basically, let me see if I have a credit down for you somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, I have a $5 credit for you. No, that's right. So I have a $5 credit. So you want to do that tonight? We can absolutely do that. I keep credits forever, and Lord knows how long has it been since I've seen you, Regina. I just saw you down here. Like, where'd it go? There it is, Regina. There it is. Taking you off of the credit list and putting it onto the current. So yes, you want to use $5 towards that kind of a reading. I only had one down for you, so it's possible that you used another one of them because I only had one down as a $5 credit. So if you want to use that one tonight, you got it. Yep, you probably used it between now and then because I only had the 5 down for you. So, okay, and don't forget you can like, subscribe, and share to get on the free list. Want to get on the free list? Well, darn it, I got you. People I'm currently on the free list are Batfaye, Valkyrie, Junior, Chris, Rebecca, Natty, Lady Cindy, Anita, and Jessica. So if you, homemade German chocolate cake, would you say yes to that?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, well, you got a maybe, Cindy. So there you go. And yes, the wolf is here, Stephanie. Yes, the wolf is here. So, all right. If you guys want to get on the free list, here's how.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general one-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you, from my family to yours, for your ongoing support.
Regina, I do not doubt that you donated that, but it's possible that you used it for something else because I have this list that's been going and all I had down for you was a $5 credit. So if you want to use that, that's great. So if you want to, hey, Kizzy, how you doing, girl? If you don't want to, that's fine too. So let me know. All right. Meanwhile, let's get into some Reiki. Who needs some Reiki today? Let's share our Reiki requests and let's focus in on some nice starry night Reiki. We've got a really cool show for you guys tonight. It is going to be including a meditation and spell for everybody, a collective spell. We're going to go to, in our meditation, we're going to go to Stonehenge. And we're going to cast our spell right there across the time and ages for prosperity for all. So it'll be great. And wait. I see Jessica doing a little better, but got back from the ER with Adriana. And what the fuck? Let's see. Adriana got 2 stitches and super lucky didn't hit the bone. What the heck happened? All right, Regina, go ahead and send me a message. I will go ahead and refund you apparently $10 and you can find a different reader. Have a great one. So send me a message and I will absolutely refund that for you, okay? So, and send me your Cash App and I will send you $10. We'll just call it that. So if you want to send me a direct message in Facebook, great. You can do that and I will send it back to you and you can have your $10 and find a different reader. Meanwhile, peace be the journey. I wish you best of luck. All righty. See, that's what boundaries look like, folks. You know, people want to push boundaries. That's okay. I don't mind. I will just absolutely hold the boundaries. She tripped on the hose and the pitchfork went through her foot. Oh my gosh, did she have to get a whatchamacallit? Oh, Eileen, do you want to use some of your credit tonight? I've got your credit down. Yeah, I know. Some people they want to play whatever they want to play, and that's okay. If that's they want to quibble because I keep very good records and obviously have kept that forever, then no problem. I will send it back, send her $10 and call it good and call it a bargain. All right, my dears, let's get our Reiki going. Let's start up on our breathing. And remember our box breathing. We breathe in through our nose, breathing in the good vibes and good energy to get our reset. And we breathe, hi, Gracie. We breathe out through our mouth. Come on, come here. Gracie wants to say hi. Come on. Come here, Gracie. Come here. Well, you're going to have to get where I can grab you so it's directly under me. Come on. Say hi. Here we go. All right. Here's the Gracie. All right, Gracie, tell everybody what you want to say. Yeah. Yeah. What else do you want to say? Really? And then what happened? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. All right. She had her tetanus shot. Well, that's good. So Gracie got her moment on the mic. So we're good. So it is time to work on our breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. You bet.
Greetings and welcome. I'm here to guide you through a Reiki healing journey. In the quiet whispers of the night, beneath a tapestry woven with glittering stars and the ethereal glow of the northern lights, there exists a sanctuary for the soul. This is not just any garden. It is a realm where the mind's turmoil meets the tranquility of nature and healing begins. Right now, in this sacred space we have created here, your journey into deep healing and profound peace through Reiki begins. Remember to type in your Reiki healing requests in the comments for targeted Reiki for your needs. Tag others who may need Reiki as well. You can also submit healing Reiki requests for others also. For example, you can ask for Reiki for healing or easing a physical pain or ailment such as your back, your knees, or any other pain. Perhaps you have anxiety or are hurting emotionally. You can request Reiki to heal your emotions and provide calm, clear thinking. If you have a friend or loved one that is sick or hurting, you can ask for Reiki for them to heal from whatever they need. Just type your healing request in the comments, and I will focus Reiki towards your need and theirs. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and prepare to receive healing Reiki energy, and embark on a meditation that not only promises relaxation, but also spiritual rejuvenation. We journey together now to the Garden of Serenity, a garden that exists inside our hearts and outside of time. As you settle into this moment, imagine yourself stepping into a peaceful, lush garden. The soft murmur of a fountain fills the air, mingling with the scent of night-blooming flowers. Above, the sky is a velvet canvas, dotted with countless stars and painted with the vibrant colors of the aurora borealis. Feel the cool night air against your skin as you find a comfortable place to sit beside the gentle fountain. Here, under the night sky, you are safe, you are valued, and you are about to connect with the healing powers of Reiki. Let go of the day's burdens as we begin this journey together. Remember to ask for the targeted healing that you or your loved ones need in the comments below. Take a deep breath in through your nose, slowly filling your lungs with the cool, fragrant air of the garden. Hold it for a moment, and as you exhale the breath through your mouth, imagine releasing all the tension and stress that has been weighing on your shoulders. With each breath, Feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation, each muscle letting go and relaxing, each thought gently fading into the background. Inhale peace, seeing a clean white energy enter your body. Exhale tension, letting it fall from your breath into the ground. Let the rhythm of your breathing guide you deeper into a state of complete relaxation, preparing your body and mind for the healing that is flowing from me to you. Reiki is a form of energy healing that originates from Japan. It is a technique that involves the channeling of universal life energy through the hands of the practitioner into the body of the receiver. As you are listening to this guided meditation, I am tapping into this universal energy to facilitate healing for you and for those you have requested healing for. All who are present, who we focus on, and who watch this now, or even watch it later, will have access to this energy. In your mind's eye, as you rest in this garden, visualize and feel this healing energy flowing into you, soothing and revitalizing every part of your being. Visualize a warm, glowing light enveloping you, seeping through your skin, muscles, and bones. Feel it in your heart, soothing your emotions and leaving you with a sense of peace and well-being. Feel it healing. Feel it mending. Feel it replenishing every cell with vibrant energy. Feel it leaving you relaxed yet full of energy, with the energy going to every area that is hurting and leaving warmth and peace in place of pain. Look around you in your mind's eye. The garden is alive with the gentle rustling of leaves and the whisper of the wind. The fountain's water cascades with a rhythmic, hypnotic sound, each drop reflecting the moonlight and the dancing colors of the northern lights. Notice the softness of the grass beneath you, the fragrance of jasmine and lavender in the air, enhancing your relaxation. This garden is a sanctuary, a sacred space created for healing and reflection. Lift your gaze to the heavens. The stars shine with a clarity only seen away from the city lights, each one a beacon of hope and peace. The northern lights swirl in magnificent ribbons of green, blue, and violet, a spectacular display of nature's beauty. Feel these celestial bodies' energy as part of the universal life force used in Reiki. Allow their light to wash over you, bringing with it healing and peace that transcends all understanding. Focus now on your personal healing intentions, whether it is physical pain, emotional stress, or spiritual seeking. Hold your intention clearly in your mind. Feel the Reiki energy intensify as it aligns with your needs, flowing more purposefully through your body. Visualize this energy as a bright light, growing in intensity, targeting areas of discomfort or imbalance, restoring them with every cycle of your breath. As you continue to embrace the healing energy, remember to type your Reiki healing requests into the comments below. Share what you wish to release or manifest, and let our collective energy support your healing journey. Feel the power of community and shared intention, knowing that as you type your request, you are not alone. Others are here, each with their own stories, each supporting you in your healing. Now, fully immerse yourself in the celestial spectacle above, Imagine the northern lights as a curtain of divine energy, cascading its healing power upon you. Each color vibrates with life. Each movement of the lights massages your aura, cleansing and fortifying. Draw this celestial energy down into your crown, feeling it permeate your being, aligning your spirit with the universe's vast, compassionate heart. Search within yourself for any remaining pockets of tension or resistance. Visualize the Reiki energy as warm, soothing water, washing over these areas, loosening tightness, dissolving worries, and clearing blockages. Allow yourself to let go completely. Trust in the healing process. With each breath, release these last vestiges of stress and feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with your true self. As our session nears its conclusion, take a moment to reflect on the journey you've undertaken in this garden under the stars. Notice the changes in your body, mind, and spirit. Feel the deeper sense of peace, the renewed energy, the heightened awareness of your inner world. Embrace a heart full of gratitude for this experience, for the healing received, and for the beauty of the universe that supports and nurtures us all. Begin to bring your awareness back to the present moment. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling the physical connection to your body reawaken. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, slowly open your eyes, returning to full consciousness with a renewed sense of peace and vitality. Stretch gently, feeling the fluidity of your movements, appreciative of the healing and relaxation you've experienced. Thank you for your presence and participation in this Reiki meditation. Your energy and intention have contributed to the sacredness of this healing space. As we close, carry with you the peace and healing you have experienced this Reiki healing session. And remember that this garden beneath the stars is always here for you. May you walk forward into your world, refreshed, healed, and whole. We look forward to welcoming you back to this tranquil spot in future sessions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or follow and share so we can invite more people to come and share in the good vibes. Namaste. The divine within me sees and honors the divine within you. Take a moment to let me know how this Reiki healing session has impacted you today.
How y'all feel from that? I know we did a slightly shorter Reiki tonight, but because we got a lot of stuff to do and we've got the wolf to hang out with us and stuff tonight. So as you see, we have our 1, 2, and 3 up on the screen here. So we are going to be asking you to select one of these. This is both a reading and an intuition test for yourself. I invite you to select a number between 1, 2, or 3. You can select all if you're feeling drawn to all of them, but I'm going to ask you to take a moment to focus your breath, focus your energy, and feel which card out of these is calling to you. Or cards, maybe more than one is calling, maybe more than one holds a message for you. Trust your gut, trust your instinct, and then see If the reading resonates with you, did you choose wisely? Did you change your mind? Did you not pay attention to your intuition? Did you try it one way and decide, oh, yeah, no, maybe I'm drawn to 3 instead of 2? And then go back and once I pull the card, say, oh, man, 2 was really the way I should have gone. All right. So pick 1, 2, or 3. Meanwhile, yes, if you guys are wanting to get a wolf reading tonight, a donation of any level will get you the ability to ask a question, and you can ask him or you can ask me so long as he is available. Okay. So send that in. Apparently I got to make $10 to send back to somebody. Whatever. So yes, Becca chooses 3, Jess chooses 3, Natty chooses 3, Batpay chooses 2. Again, if you are feeling drawn to more than one, follow your intuition. You're like, Shiya, I'm really feeling 1 and 3. Go for it, okay? Meanwhile, if you're thinking about getting a reading, here are tonight's options.
Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship. Curious about a deeper insight into your life? The Full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a specific question or offers a comprehensive general reading to hear what the universe needs you to know for only $20. Explore the realms of your soul or your spiritual gifts and how to unlock them with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, which will help you discover what your soul's purpose is, what you are meant to do in service to your purpose in this lifetime, and keys to help you accomplish your purpose, each available for only $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect to nature and your animal guides and learn deep lessons about what their spirits have to tell you through the animal spirit reading. Also, $20 each. Get an ancestor reading for $20 to hear messages of strength and hope from your ancient ancestors, your recent ancestors, and your spiritual family ancestors to help you in your journey and know you are not alone. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. In this reading, you will learn how your subconscious is working for or against you. What are the shadows driving your thinking patterns? And what is the linchpin to resolving the issue so that you can resolve your inner demons and get a good look into your shadow work? Reveal your hidden talents and divine gifts with the Spiritual Gifts reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides that they have been trying to tell you with the Spirit Guide Messages reading. Also for $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki and chakra cleansing session for $20. I do give a free Reiki session at the beginning of every live show, but this paid option is a Reiki session that's focused directly on your needs, balancing and cleansing your chakras, and bringing you healing and balance mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mediumship, which is talking to your dearly departed, is available for only $35. This allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channel Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance from your guides, your higher self, the universe, or a specified god or goddess of your choice. If you are unsure if I can connect with your preferred source, please ask first. Tipping any amount is also honored with the ability to ask a question, You do not need to get a specialty reading. Tippers will get a reading that is in accordance to their donation, be able to ask a question, and anyone who sends money for a tip, a spell, or a specialty reading will get a free blessing in the Prosperity Bowl. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. Free readings are always available and are done during breaks in the priority readings as time allows. The free reading is a general one-card reading and does not include the ability to ask a question. You must donate if you wish to ask a question. To qualify for a free reading, like this video, follow or subscribe to this channel, share this live stream, and comment the word shared. I will confirm you have been added to the list, and your card will be read during this live show at some point, whether you are here or not. Curious about tonight's signature spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you on the show, and experience the magic with me as I cast for only $13. You should also ask about tonight's signature reading, also for $13, which will be a unique reading for the season, moon phase, or astrological correspondence. You could choose to get both for $21 total. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's signature spell or reading, feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember your free weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Remember, you can ask your question for a 3-card reading or get the signature spell for the night. Not part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle? Ask about how you can learn and grow in your spiritual path, as well as get a free weekly reading or spell on this show. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await. My family and I are deeply thankful for your ongoing support.
We are nearing apex time. In about 1 hour from now is when we are going to do our solstice meditation. That is when we hit the apex. The sun will be at its highest zenith for the northern hemisphere, and at its lowest zenith for the southern hemisphere. They're going through their winter solstice right now. Can you believe it's winter somewhere on the other side of the world right now? Oh my gosh, yeah, right? But those of us who are here experiencing summertime, batten down the hatches, get out your AC, people, because I've heard it's going to get pretty hot across the nation. There's been a lot of changes in weather patterns and shit lately, you know. Tonight for the freebies, I will be doing the Osho Zen Tarot for you guys. And Wolf will be participating in some of the freebies, and he'll be using the Art of Life deck for, you know, helping with those readings. And he'll be going back and forth between that and maybe the Art of Water if he feels like it. But I think right now he's being drawn to the Art of Life. So if you guys want to donate anything and ask for a Wolf reading, rare opportunity, guys, throw it in there. All right, so let's see. We've got a couple of people. Eileen, Batfaye, and Stephanie Thompson have all chosen to. Wait a minute, that's cool. It means it would be your birthday over there. No, it would still be your birthday at summer solstice instead of winter solstice over there. Sorry. You're manifesting more rain for Oklahoma? I don't have my rain stick handy, or I'd help you with it. Gracie's deciding it's her time to give a reading. Really, Gracie? Really? Okay. She says y'all all crazy. That's her reading, including me. Am I crazy too, Gracie? She said, yes, I'm crazy too. I think it's she that's crazy. All right, let's see. So we had, I'm going to start with number 2 because I like to be different. All right, so let's start with number 2. And Batfaye and Stephanie and Eileen, you guys all picked number 2. So, 3 of Cups. Nice. Laissez la bon temps rouler, my friends, which is New Orleans speak for let the good times roll. All right. This means that all of y'all who picked number 2, you need to get out and have a little fun. Let your hair down. Cut loose just a little bit, okay? Do something enjoyable. Really, come on. Come on. Come on. You want to come up? Come on. All right. Hold on. She is such a spoiled old lady. Yes, you're spoiled. Well, you're sitting there meowing at me, demanding to come up. You're spoiled. Yes, you are. So, well, why'd you demand to come up then? Here, get up. Get off my shoulder. Come and sit down, and you're fine. No, you can't get on the desk. Oh, so what does she do? She gets on the desk. Okay, fine. Get down. Thank you. And Jonathan has it right. He's like, you're an Aries. Of course you're crazy. But yeah, 3 of Cups right there. Get out and have some fun. Stephanie, Lana, and Eileen. Get some enjoyment on, even if it's something small, even if it's binge watching your favorite show. Do something just for your own sheer joy of it. You know what I mean? Just your own enjoyment. Not to pander or worry about anything else. If you can have fun with friends, great. If not, then be your own friend. Okay, but get out and have a little bit of fun. It'll do you a lot of good. Little fun, a lot of good. All right, now let's see what number 1 is. We're going to go with the Knight of Cups. So who all chose number 1? Yeah, says the Scorpio with an Aries moon. Absolutely. So who all chose number 1? Jonathan picked a number 1. I didn't see who else. Anybody else picked number 1 out there? Jonathan only picked it. Jonathan's the only one who picked 1. Knight of Cups. This is about pledging your troth. And before anybody asks me what the fuck is that, I'll explain. It is a archaic way of saying to share your heart, to speak your truth, to kind of go out on a limb and say, hey, these are my feelings. This is what's going on. Normally, the Knight of Cups signals an emotional uphill battle, much like salmon trying to swim upstream so that they can spawn and get their freak on and make lots of little baby salmons, okay? They will literally swim upstream, swim up waterfalls even, bashing themselves on rocks and rapids, whatever it takes. They absolutely will not quit. They will not give up. They make it happen no matter what. Okay. And so that's what we need to do. Whenever this one's coming up, it's like you need to speak your truth and let nothing get in your way. Now, of course, there's a couple of different ways that you can speak your truth. All right. Okay. So there are a couple different ways that you can speak your truth. You can be in your face. You can be an asshole about it. This is my truth. Fuck you. You know, that's a valid way of speaking your truth, but might not necessarily get you your end result. Then there's the speaking your truth of, hi, this is my truth, and well, never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, hi, bye, never mind. And then there's the let's speak your truth in love. Like, hey, this is my truth. It doesn't need to be your truth, but it is my truth, my feelings, my thoughts, and my truth. If you'd like to share that truth with me, great. If you just want to understand my truth as my truth while you carry a different truth, that's great too. That's speaking your truth in love. Now, you can speak your truth in love while holding boundaries. This is my truth. If you choose not to engage with me with my truth and my boundaries, then go over that way. It's okay. You don't have to change anything about you other than out of my space. Okay? Peace be the journey. And that's a good thing too. So, you know, you don't have to go with the fuck are you or the don't you listen maybe. But say, you know, hey, this is me. And if you want to engage with it, great. And if you don't, that's fine too. Because our energy is not for everybody. You're going to have some people that resonate with you. And you're going to have some people that are the total opposite of resonating with you, that are just like clash. Okay. So you got to kind of listen to it and find the energy. And when somebody shows you that, hey, your energy is not acceptable unless you change to fit my cookie cutter mold. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your forwardness and honesty that I need to fit your cookie cutter mold to be in your space. That being said, thank you for the opportunity. Have a nice day. I'm going now. Bye-bye. That's kind of how it goes. That's speaking your truth in love. You don't have to fight about it because what's fighting going to do? What's arguing going to do? Nothing other than get you the opposite of maybe what you're looking for. Okay. So yeah, that being said, and thank you, Valkyrie. I appreciate you. All right. We got a couple of wolf readings that are up. So he'll be coming in and getting himself settled here fairly shortly. Meanwhile, let's look at number 3 because the majority of you guys picked number 3. And I have Rebecca, Jess, and Jonathan. Natty, you picked 3. I don't know whoever else picked 3. It was 2 further up. Hi, Jarek. Jarek gets 3 because Jarek showed up late. So that's the default for you, buddy. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. And so, oh my goodness, what a horrible default. Not horrible at all. You will fucking conquer this is number 3. You're going to claim the victory, okay? Now, here's the thing about claiming victories, my friends. It means you had a battle. If you're going to claim a victory, it means you fought. It means you showed up. It means you did the thing. You made it happen. You put your time, effort, and energy where your mouth was. And because of that, you were able to get up on stage and take your bow. Okay, let's take it like a play. All right, let's say that you're an actor in a play. You memorized your lines. You went out and you gave the performance. And at the end of the performance, people found and applauded you for all the hard work you did. And you got to go out and do that extra curtain call or 2 curtain calls of like, yeah, hey, I did a good job. You don't get the extra curtain calls unless you put the time, effort, and energy in and provide a believable performance. That's the same thing with all of y'all who chose number 3. If you put your time, effort, and energy where your mouth is, where your dreams are, where your goals are, you will fucking win. You will conquer this. The universe is conspiring for your benefit. Isn't that a cool thing?
It is.
I like it when the universe conspires for me because I got enough people conspiring against me. Like life, the universe, and everything, right? Oh, you're good, girl. You're good. So, first up on the list is my sweet chocolate goddess. Ooh, I bet you can't guess who I'm talking about.
Oh, it's gotta be Oracle.
Oh, it definitely is Oracles. And she wants solstice fun wolf style, is what she said.
All right. English, do you speak it?
Motherfucker?
No.
No, we're not going to say the motherfucker?
No, so what explain to me what that means?
I don't know. So what do you want your reading on, Natty? I just know that's what it says. Solstice fun wolf style.
Okay.
That's what she said on her.
She's quite capable of speaking for herself.
Right.
I mean, I only produce a radio show for her, so.
Which, by the way, if you guys have not checked out her show, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It is on the screen right now. Sunday Night Stories, words that inspire, stories that connect with our story weaver, Miss Natty. Okay, so yeah, check it out Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Get Mad Radio.
Definitely one of our more creative shows, for sure.
I mean, I don't think you want to talk about out the box. I don't think Ned even knows what a box is. She knows what that box is.
She didn't have all the bad habits that a lot of so-called quote unquote professional broadcasters have. She's very honest. She's authentic. The only thing that she needs, and everybody out here could help with that with just a little bit of a love, like, and share, is to let her know that she's actually good at what she fucking does.
Yes, indeed. She is.
Oops, did I say that out loud?
You did. So she says, haha, I'm giving you the chance to even our score. She wants a full spirit insight. Is there any particular focus, or you just want the wolf to read whatever the wolf picks up?
Even the score.
I guess. I think it's about the fact that she made a Father's Day show about you.
Yeah, I don't need to even the score on the show.
Yeah, well, you get to get her back a little bit and roast her in all the good ways. You know, that's the thing about, and no, Jarek, it's not too late for mentorship.
Listen, I know how this works as a wolf, okay?
Uh-oh.
You get, no, I'm not going to go there. I had a thought, and then...
Was it an inappropriate thought?
It was absolutely inappropriate.
Oh, then you have to share.
No.
I'm
going to keep it to myself.
Come on, everybody, let's encourage the wolf to share his inappropriate thoughts.
No.
We love intrusive thoughts, don't we?
No.
Yes.
No.
Emotional.
I don't care how many times you push the fucking button, it doesn't change anything.
Ah. That was a laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, see, Natty loves intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, well, then maybe I'll share it with her privately at some point in time.
There you go. All right. Well, inquiring minds want to know, do you want the hot seat or you want to stay on the side
That's
saddle?
up to you.
I'll leave it up to you. She wants the full Monty, so...
All right, well, then get up.
All right, I'm going to get up.
I don't have enough room to do fucking cards here.
Not the full Monty.
Full Monty.
Yes. The full Monty.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you got the glasses on and everything.
For those who only listen to me on the radio, yes, I am real. So some could make the case that I am a figment of somebody's imagination.
I don't know. That's a pretty awesome figment in my...
All right. Let's start with the core. I will flip them around once I get my bearings on it.
Oh, no, you can keep them right side up. The camera does it rightly.
Yeah, but it's not going to be able to.
You're going to have to move them up into the screen.
Okay.
Well, you can put them up one at a time.
All right, we'll do it this way. All right. So we'll start here in the center. Here is the core for your summer solstice moving forward. It is the Six of Wands. And I love this deck because it gives some really cool interpretations on classic tarot. The hardest thing I have always found in doing card readings or rune readings or dream interpretations is finding ways to translate it that actually makes sense to people. Not always the easiest thing to do because we all view things differently. We perceive things differently. So with that being said, there's a quote from Samuel Coleridge which says, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." So this is an internal dynamic. Six of Wands many times will reflect the things that we seem to feel compelled to do. Sometimes they're patterns of things. Parents tend to go through it a lot because we go through repetitive processes on a day-to-day basis raising our children. But without enthusiasm, we don't really put what needs to go into it. So on the one side here, you have the Seven of Cups, all right, which says, from Elizabeth Barrett Browning, "Whoso loves believes the impossible." Now, coincidentally, both of these now, and especially here on the other side, from Thomas More, "There's nothing half so sweet in life as love's young dream." All three of these cards, okay, are reflecting an internal dynamic that we can do the impossible, okay, and there's nothing sweeter in it than framing it behind our enthusiasm. Now, there's always things that get in the way. Below you, we have Henry James, Until you try, you don't know what you can do, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is always about, as Shiya was saying, what we put in versus the expectations. And a lot of times we become paralyzed with fear, apathy, distractions. So it really goes to the core. Again, you have to have the enthusiasm. You have to believe. You have to, again, frame it. And what's ahead here is the Ten of Wands. Patience and fortitude conquer all things. Now, again, for those of you who believe in the little things like magic, there is no coincidence how all of these cards reflect. And, especially in a deck of this size, the odds of that happening, what would you say, Witch?
I mean, astronomical. You can't make this shit up.
So you got the Six of Wands, okay, framed by the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups, okay, with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles above and below. All of this center around our internal dialogue of making things happen. And it is also no coincidence that's sometimes the hardest thing for us to do, especially if we are conditioned into not feeling that we are worthy, if people around us tell us that, we're stupid or we don't know what we're doing, or just simply a lack of support. So to you, my sister, until you try, you don't know what you can do. And I know from some of our conversations that you do have some anxiety and some crossroads in your life that you're looking at. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and you're going to be able to do anything that you want. So I hope that gives you a little bit of insight. I'm going to, because
You're going to stay right there.
I'm going to stay right here.
Yes.
But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to give you what I like to call a key card. For you, my sister, the moon.
Ooh.
Okay. And this has a beautiful quote. Okay. From Tarot. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Again, the moon is the perfect backdrop to that spread of cards, because again, it's all going back to the internal dialogue. It's all going back to the dynamic of our dreams, the things that we want, and in many ways, the things that we need to be whole, to be better people, to be happy. So, as a wolf would say, you need to get your ass out there and howl at the moon, girl. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight.
I have a song that's been going through my head since you started pulling all those cards. And, considering this day and age, it's kind of appropriate.
What?
We shall overcome. You hear that all the time. People marching down the street saying, we're going to overcome.
Sure.
Natty, you're going to overcome, girl. You shall overcome.
Follow the moon, sister. Follow the moon.
Amen. So, Jess would like a reading from you as well, Jessica.
As in Jessica Granos?
Yes.
Hey, sister. What type of reading are you looking for?
She went to the ER again today, but this time for Adriana, who stabbed her own foot with a pitchfork by stepping on it.
Well, you got to blame the goats on that one. They're evil little bastards. So, I can't help you when it comes to the goats.
Meh.
That's an inside joke.
Meh. Headbutt.
Yes. Yes, and we do love you, sister. Truly.
Yes.
And not just for that ass, okay? I mean, the ass helps, but...
There you go. The wolf has spoken. So, let's see.
She wants a general. All right.
General.
So, let's start. All right. Here's your core.
And she's at the full spirit insight level as well.
Okay. The Chariot. Okay. Chariot is definitely one of those moving shit forward cards. The quote from Emerson, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Now, again, depending upon what's going on in your world, the chariot can reflect many things, but there's always a dynamic about us moving something forward. Now, sometimes moving forward is actually leaving something behind. We've been stuck on a particular path. You're stuck in traffic on a particular road. Sometimes you just need to get the fuck off the road. And even if that means it takes you a couple miles out of your way, at least you're moving. You'll get to where you need to go versus sometimes, the worst end of the spectrum being stuck there and then running out of gas and everything that goes with it. Let's see what's behind you. Okay, the Three of Swords. Difficulties exist to be surmounted.
Like an understatement for her.
the three of Swords is again one of those funky ones because obviously, when we are trying to live our best life, when we're trying to grow, inevitably, many times the people around us, okay, they're not going to understand it, and sometimes they're not even going to like it. But those difficulties exist to give you that insight. And that insight is the King of Pentacles. This is a great quote. Okay. Wealth stays with us a little moment, if at all. Only our characters are steadfast, not our goal. The King of Pentacles, again, is always about the separation between the material and everything else. We tend to get caught up in things, especially with the way the world works around us. But at the end of the day, no amount of money can replace character. Yeah. Now, on the one side of that is the Hanged Man. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. And that's always self-reflection. That's our self-esteem. That's how we perceive ourselves. You got to let that shit go, sister. You really, really do. Okay? Because the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I wrote a song about that.
We can play it tonight.
No. You can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Again, no coincidence. Sometimes we have to let go of the old illusions. We have to let go of the things that, for whatever reason, and it's not to say that it's your fault, but society tends to put, labels on things, tries to put us into packages. And I know, again, having known you for a while now, knowing you personally, having interacted with you personally and stuff like that, a lot of the things that you've gone through have, unfortunately, taken away your self-esteem, your own self-image of who you are. And then more importantly, how does that translate with the people around you? Now, I'm just going to say this blunt because it's you and I know that I can. Stop fucking with the fuck boys. All right? You know in your heart, okay, your value. You just got to get that shit straight with your head. Don't let these characters, okay, take you for the spin. Don't get me wrong, okay? If you're doing something for the moment, that's fine. But, and I'm going to give you, again, like oracles, that key card. Nine of Swords, sister, following right behind the Eight of Swords. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. We are our own worst enemies. It doesn't matter what anybody else fucking thinks. Okay, what matters is what you think. And then obviously the people that have proven themselves, that have stood by you and stuff. Listen, sister, we're going to love you regardless. Okay? Yeah. That's the foundation to build anything, be it a relationship, be it a friendship, be it whatever. Okay. So yes, stop dwelling on the misfortunes. Okay. Take your power back as well too. Yeah, that seems to be the reoccurring theme here.
It does. It seems like it's a reoccurring theme in a lot of regards. So abso-freaking-lutely.
And you make a great point. It is part of our shadow work. It's not easy, because it requires us to become more vulnerable in some ways, but it is the truest path to healing. And, again, to get to the simple core of things, I know you well enough to know you just want to be happy. You want to you want to enjoy yourself. You want to enjoy your family and things like that. Don't worry about this other fucking outside shit. Okay? Focus on you. Focus on the things that make you feel good. And again, take your power back.
Yes.
So I hope that gives you a little bit of insight, and know that you are loved, my sister.
Abso-fucking-lutely. All right. And if anybody wants to get a wolf reading, you can donate and specify you want it for the wolf, but he's only going to be here, another 20 minutes?
I don't know. I see Kizzy just dropped in, so...
Hey, Kizzy.
Because Kizzy was on the show. And by the way, sister, I got to listen to like the first half of it. You definitely got some juice, sister. So don't you let anybody tell you else. Kizzy, for you, my sister, the star.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
So her.
And it's a quote from Dante. If thou follow thy star, thou canst not fail of a glorious heaven. The star just really reflects truth. If you are true to yourself, and this can apply to anybody, not just Kizzy here, all right? It doesn't matter ultimately what other people think. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how hard you try, not everybody's going to understand it. Not everybody's going to like it. And when you can get yourself wrapped around that, it becomes a lot easier to just be who you are. The people that like it, the people that connect, guess what? They're going to connect all the better because it's honest. When you try and play the proverbial both sides of the fence, and listen, I'm guilty of it too. I do in my radio show. I try and hold a middle line because I want to find ways to bring people back together. But sometimes things are so fucked up and so stupid that, yeah, you know what? We lose sight of our star. We lose the connection with our authentic selves. And listen, sometimes we got to wear a mask. Anybody that's worked, any standard regular 9-to-5 job knows, you know what I mean? If you're in customer service, as an example, and you just get that stupid motherfucker that comes up doing that stupid shit, your first instinct is you just want to smack a bitch. But you can't. You got to eat that shit because you're on the job. You don't want to get fired. You don't want to go to fucking jail. Okay? But the star will always guide us. It's like the old narrative of the North Star. Okay? If you're lost, you find the North Star. Okay? It will always lead you back to where you need to go. So that is for you, my sister.
Brenda, did you want a reading with me or with the wolf?
Ow.
Ow. So he is available. I see your donation here. So let me know which direction you would like to go with that.
The lights in here are fucked up. I never do the camera thing because I'm always on radio.
Uh-huh.
But I'm sitting here and I'm just like,
it's the same light that you're using. I have it turned up a little bit.
Yeah, well, but I don't usually see myself on fucking camera.
Yeah, well, what's fucked up about them? I think you look good.
I don't know. I just,
Okay, so what color you want to be?
The light, it burns us.
Alexa, turn off showcase.
Yeah, no, listen,
Better?
the customers are not always right. We just have to play that part sometimes because that's what, society expects. You know what I mean? So we do what we got to do because it's what we got to do. Doesn't mean you have to like it. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily mean you have to agree with it. Yeah, like a vampire. No, I don't do that vampire thing at all. It just, full disclosure for anybody who does not know, I have been a musician for most of my life since I was a kid. When I was playing shows back in the 80s, the light systems had these really bright, intense bulbs. I have retina damage on both my eyes from performing, from those fucking things blasting right in my face. So certain dynamics of light sometimes, the way it plays, kaboom. Yeah, the wolf does not like headache. So certain things trigger the wolf.
Well, I turned it off. So there.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Dick.
All right, Brenda R.A.
Yes, Brenda.
A message from your spirit guide to help me get through this specific time of my life in work. Okay.
Brenda, are you still working in massage therapy and services?
Yes, I do. Again, depending upon, it's all about the angle and the type of light. Natural light I can do fine with. Artificial light, however, tends to fuck with me. Brenda, is there a particular dynamic within this specific time in my life? Element? Look at that, Brother Scott Palingra. Let's look at Brother Scott Palingra's future.
Hey, Scott.
Good to see you.
Another one of our amazing artists.
Another one of our...
You'll click right here.
Yes, check this out.
That is Scott Palingra's awesome show.
Wednesday nights. She's got the...
I've got the old graphic.
She's got the old graphic. We had to turn that shit off.
Yeah.
Bad witch.
Well, no, it'll still be going at 8, but Wednesday at 7 is Brother Scott Palingra presents.
Or Sunday, 10 a.m.
Or Sunday at 10 a.m.
Sunday, 10 a.m.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Don't go into the light.
I got a jar of dirt for you, Scott.
All right. So, Brenda, is there a more specific focus that you would like me to try and tap into? Or are you just looking for, as they say, generic insight / guidance? I only say that because the way your words are suggests that there's something underlying.
Yeah, the more specific your question, the more specific your answer. If you just want the general context of what the wolf sees, he can do that. But if you have a specific question, I encourage you to ask the specific question to get a more targeted answer.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. If you want to narrow the searchlight.
Yeah, you don't get to see him on camera very much, do you, Scott?
Nope. No, because Scott and I are both radio guys.
Right?
We are voices. We are voices in the night.
Well, Scott is on camera a lot more.
Yes.
He takes a lot of selfies.
Listen to Get Mad Radio. You never know what you might hear. You might hear something weird. You might hear something freaky. Hey, it might be somebody. Oh, never mind. General, here we go.
Right.
All right. So let's start with your core here. Okay.
If anybody wants to donate for a wolf reading, get it in now because he's not going to be with us too much
Brenda,
longer.
you are starting, and this is a good place to start, is the moon. So everything right now is centered in your perception, in your framework of your dream. Okay. Now, dream again is one of those words that, like death, can be applied in a whole lot of different ways. In this context, okay, this is a positive narrative. This is reflective of what you want, what you're looking for, your dream, or one of your dreams. You can have more than one dream. So let's take a look what's underneath it. Underneath, we have the 5 of Wands, okay? And this quote simply says, the wisest men follow their own direction. You know, the 5 of Wands many times reflects the separation between expectation, okay, people said, or Bob says you should do it this way. No. Wise people follow their own direction. It is, in another way of putting it, trusting your instincts. So let's take a look at why. And we have the King of Cups. It is a good thing to be rich and to be strong, but it is a better thing to be loved. So this reflects sometimes the conflict between what we want versus how it actually translates. So a lot of times there's a trade-off. So you can either go for the quick fix, you can go for the quick money, but it's better sometimes to be loved. It's better sometimes to stand behind our convictions, our beliefs. And I have a sneaking suspicion, and this next card is going to tell me the Hanged Man again. Okay? Yeah, in your particular case, it is about perception, how you feel people perceive what you do, who you are. And then above that, Three of Wands. This is like this consistent theme going on tonight. This quote is really cool too. To be what we are and to become what we are capable of becoming is the only end of life. So again, everyday life tends to force us to do things to survive. We don't always get the luxury of being able to embrace our dreams, to really chase the things that matter to us. But the paradox is, and the Hanged Man really kind of puts it into, I guess its proper context. If you don't address it, it will address you. And this is the type of stuff that will, I hate to put it, but I'm going to put it in a blunt context. This is the type of stuff that leads us into anxiety. This is the type of stuff that leads us into the darker places. It leads us to fear. It leads us to uncertainty. I'm not good enough. And then we tend to start reflecting things based off of what other people expect instead of, as I said to oracles, chase your moon. That's your moon, okay? Its light is there for you. It reflects your dreams. We, collectively, are always happier when we can do what speaks to us. Now, again, there's always that balance, and every situation will be a little bit different. But, sister, you too need to go out and howl at the fucking moon. Take your power back.
Ooh.
I hope that gives you a little insight.
All right. And who is Heidi? Heidi is, are you donating for a reading with me or with the wolf? So, Heidi, where you at?
Yeah, Kizzy said it. Sovereignty.
Yes. Absolutely. Taking charge of your own life. And we had a no kings thing, and that's because we don't necessarily want somebody else to reign over us. We want to have our own sovereignty in our own lives, and that's an important context. So yeah.
Mary, for you, and you said you're afraid to even ask after the last three cards, but everything's about context. Sometimes the things that we're afraid of are the things that we absolutely need to look at. And here it is for you, Sister Mary. Four of Cups. When the music changes, so should the dance. Okay? This is simply about reacting to what's going on around you. Okay? When I was younger, I used to surf, and this was one of the surfing analogies. You can't fight the ocean. All you can do is ride the waves. Okay, you have to trust in that. Sometimes you have to go with the flow, not unlike a river. You have to let it take you where you're supposed to go. And if you fight it too hard, you end up drowning. Okay, so if the music's change the dance, sister.
That is a
Brenda, I'm glad they gave you some insight. Truly. So I will pass it back to the lovely witch. And hold on, Brother Scott Palingra.
Oh, you're going to pull a card for him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, brother, you got the moon too. And the moon is just jumping out tonight. Okay? Moon is a power card. It's a major card. All right? And again, it's about going confidently in the direction of your dreams. Trust your instincts. Trust what you're feeling, my brother. As I have said before, and I will say it again, you ain't crazy, my brother. Love you, man. By the way, that guy Scott Palingra is one of the guys that's going to be on the new music that I'm releasing. So you're going to see and hear some more shit from that guy out there.
Oh, he's got such a
Check him out.
Too. That man, I'll tell you, Scott has an amazing voice. He can belt it out. He can not only belt it out, but he can harmonica.
By the way,
out.
I can hear you. Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at me. We got to jar dirt. But he can harmonica. Wait, nobody's business, you know? So, yeah. Alrighty, so we are back, and again, Wolf is within reach if anybody else wants a priority reading from him. No worries, I will holler if we need you. Okay. So, yeah, take control of your emotions. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just realized we need our music going, and I didn't realize we didn't even have our music going. So now we got some music going. So there we go. I feel better with music going. Heidi, you are up next, but Jessica, you have your reading with me now. So what did you want to know? Meanwhile, I was not at the keyboard, so I don't know anybody who shared while Wolf was sitting here. So I'm going to read off the shared list. If you shared and I don't have your name down, you're going to have to tell me shared again. So I will read off the free list here. Batfaye, Valkyrie, who was down for mentorship also. Junior, Chris Cole, Rebecca, Natty, Cindy, Anita, Jessica, Mary Sharkus, Kristen, and Jarek for mentorship. So if you shared and I was not sitting here and you did not hear your name just now, say shared again for me, okay? Jesse, what else did you want to know for your reading from me, sweetheart? And Heidi, I got you down after Jesse. Heidi. All right. Now, I promised some Osho Zen. Is gaslighted always bad? Yeah. I don't see a context. I'm sure there's a time where gaslighting might be appropriate-ish, but I can't see that would ever really be considered a good thing, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I guess it can be funny. Gaslighting can definitely be funny and amusing, but I don't ever really see it as a positive. Did he just steal my fucking lighter? He just stole my fucking lighter. Lighter, klepto. Hold on, I gotta go get a lighter. Now the monkey is laughing uproariously because I just hollered out the door, and I don't know if you guys heard me or not. I was like, I cannot believe you kleptoed my lighter in the middle of my show. You know? So, yeah. So, no, but I can't possibly think, definitely sometimes where gaslighting is funny, but I don't ever see it as a positive. Sometimes insult comedy is funny, but it's still not necessarily a positive because it's an insult. It might be funny, but it's not necessarily positive, you know? All right, so Jessica, where you at, babe? And for Natty, Jessica, and Heidi, all of you guys, and Brenda, sorry. So Natty, for you, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Jessica, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. And Brenda, for you, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. We want to make sure that tippers get in the donation bowl. By the way, we do have the regular signature spell and reading going on tonight, and it is this.
The strawberry full moon has come, a time of emotions and of harvest. There are times when the air between us feels heavy with words never said or wounds never healed. The strawberry full moon, once seen as the signal to gather the fruit of our labor, now shines its light on the tender places of the heart, illuminating both the sweetness we seek and the sorrows we've carried too long. The strawberry full moon, once seen as the signal to gather the fruit of our labor, now shines its light on the tender places of the heart, illuminating both the sweetness we seek and the sorrows we've carried too long. As the moon begins to wane, it invites us to release, to soften, to let go of old hurt, so that new connection can find its way in. As the moon begins to wane, it invites us to release, to soften, to let go of old hurt so that new connection can find its way in. That's why I created Strawberry Moonrise, a rite of release and reconnection, a spell that calls on rose quartz and lunar energy to cleanse the heart, quiet the mind, and reweave the threads of harmony between us. And to guide that journey, Moonlit Mirrors, a tarot reading to show what the strawberry moon is bringing to light, what conflict is ready to be burned away, and how to open the path to emotional renewal. This sacred pairing is $13 each, or both for $21. Join me live for free 1-card readings and Reiki to begin your healing. I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
All right, so looking for Heidi then, because I'm not seeing Jesse answering. Looking for Heidi. Heidi, what did you want your reading on, sweetheart? Meanwhile, let's pull some of these freebie cards. Bat Fae for you, and Osho Zen Tarot tonight that we are doing. And for you, we have the Consciousness card, which is literally the Ace of Swords or the air. And this is about working on coming into a higher consciousness. Lana, this is about turning around, taking time to be fully present in the moment. Mindfulness isn't about meditation like a lot of people seem to think. It's all let's meditate, let's meditate, let's meditate. No, mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment. It's about being centered in your heart space, being centered in the breath, reacting and acting in this moment to this moment's things, not bringing in your old filters, not bringing in your anxieties and hopes and fears for the future, but being fully present in the moment for you. Okay. And that's what the universe is calling for you to do, is being fully present in the here and the now, because you never know just how awesome it now could be, you know? Hey, can I have anybody make a comment? I'm not sure my comments are working. It just got really quiet all of a sudden. So send some comments my way. Let me see that the comments are working. Okay. So Bape, obviously Twitch is working. It says, I totally understand mindfulness. I took 2 runs of DBT. We have a lot of things to practice for. Yeah, there you go. It is. And Annalise, happy summer solstice, babe. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Putting you on the free list, darling. Alrighty. Okay. So, indeed. Heidi, what did you want your reading on? Brenda, I don't have you on the shared list. Leah, I don't have you on the shared list either. So if you guys want to throw yourselves on the shared list, let me know you've shared. Okay. That'll work, Nettie. All right. Heidi, what do you want to know? Meanwhile, Valkyrie, let's see what you get. You absolutely can, Leah. Valkyrie, for you, we have, ooh. You know what? I need the light back on. Alexa, turn on showcase. I don't know how he could see without that. There we go. Okay. The 9. That's what I was trying to read what that was. And with the rainbow there, it was hard. It's the 9 of Earth, the 9 of Pentacles, which is showing here as ripeness. Now, I normally see the 9 of Pentacles as the ultimate independent woman card. But in this particular card, it is the ripeness is basically saying your harvest is ready. Now you just need to put in the effort and energy to collect the harvest. So get out there and get those ripe fruits before they start kind of festering, before they lose that ripeness, that beautiful taste that they should have, you know? All right, so let's see. Heidi says, hi, I want a full spirit reading. My house was just in a house fire. Oh, no. And I was sleeping when the fire started. I barely got out. I'm so glad you did. Holy shit. House almost completely burned, and they have no idea how the fire could start. Okay, so what is your question in this? Ooh, yes. And the wolf will come on here and there, you know, sporadically. We'll see how it goes. Junior, while we're waiting for Heidi to let us know what her question is, let's pull your freebie here. And for you, we have the Creator, okay? Which in this case is the King of Fire, okay? And he is manifesting. This is what this is about for you, Junior. You need to focus on your manifestations. You need to be the author and director of your own story, of your own life, of your journey forward. That you are going to be the author and director of this, not just a participant, okay? That you can have input, you can manifest, you can create the things in your life that you are really wanting to manifest and make happen, Junior. You are in charge, buddy. Let's see what you can do. All right, Chris Cole, for you, we have the Dream, which is going to be the 6 of Cups. And this is normally what I would consider the nostalgia card, but in the Osho Zen Tarot that we have for you here, I'm seeing that this is a visitor coming to you in your dream, okay? This is a literal interpretation for you. That you have some people, like past loved ones, could be your late husband or whatever, but you have past loved ones or ancestors that are trying to reach out to you in your dreaming, okay? How'd the fire start, and what's the reason this is meant for my life? Okay, so let me go over to my desk cam here so we can see the whole desk. Because we're going to pull some extra cards. All right, so we're going to look here and say, okay, how did the fire start? And we're going to use this for our top line here. How did the fire start? So we have the King of Wands, okay, which is interesting because I see that this was actually arsoned or somehow set deliberately. Did you have it? Were there any males in and around your house? Okay. because I see that this was actually started by the fault of some guy, somebody. So it could be maybe a candle or a gas line or something that wasn't done or an electrical spark, but it is going to be the fault of somebody who, honestly, I'm not picking up a bad intention on it. What I see here with the King of Wands and that's the King of Fire here. So this guy started the fire because he wasn't paying attention. The Four of Cups, that's a daydreaming card. All right. So due to a lack of paying attention caused the fire issue. Okay. The world here is that you're going to be able to rebuild. Okay, on a level here, but with this King of Cups, I'm seeing that you're going to have to really kind of make an emotional plea and stay calm with everything. You're not going to get everything that you're expecting with insurance or what have you. It's still going to be very difficult for you to rebuild, reframe, etc. Okay. But you will be able to do it we have the world here. All right. So what's the reason this is meant for your life? And it always sucks when bad things happen and we're like, there has to be a reason for these things. Okay. And sometimes, yes, I mean, there's always a reason. Sometimes we see it, sometimes we don't. So I think that's a good question to ask. And right now, this is just a part of your journey. That's what the Six of Swords is showing here. This is part of the journey that you have set for yourself on being able to distance from, and that's where this Hermit is coming in, being able to distance from your day-to-day, distance from the mundane, and learning how to stand up for yourself, stand your ground, because, do you know who this King of Fire is that might have started the fire, Heidi? But there is definitely a fault style situation here. Okay, there is definitely a fault style situation. So hopefully it's able to be resolved. I don't feel like it was like an on purpose. This is more of a negligence kind of style thing. But the reason for it is that it is just simply a part of your journey. This is an opportunity for you to let go and distance yourself from the mundane and learning how to stand up for yourself and stand your ground. I don't know exactly how all that translates, but that's the reasons that this is part of your life. So if you're looking for the reasons, that's as much as we got. Sometimes bad things just happen. Just because you were the only one home doesn't mean like maybe somebody left something plugged in, something on. There's an electrical fault. The feeling I keep getting is that it was unintended consequences of something that they should have paid more attention to, but because they didn't, it created a fire hazard, and that's where the fire came from. Does that make some sense? Somebody left the stove on. Somebody didn't do an electrical wrapping up to code, so on and so forth, something like that. It is a negligence, not a deliberate act. Okay? Now, we are coming up to the apex of the summer solstice here. All right, let me do your money spell, and we're going to do our summer solstice ritual now. So our money spell, here we go. For you. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. The free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. And Heidi, just because I'm just going to throw in an extra sprinkle because, you need a little extra goodness on that prosperity, because recovering from a fire, not easy. All right. I hate that you're going through this right now. I really, really do. All right, so we're going to find a meditation video to stick up on the screen. What's that? Nope. Maybe. Nope. Let's see. This one? Ooh, nope. Well, no. Ooh, I like this one. What do you guys think? Possible. Somebody could have taken a shortcut in repairs. Very possible. Plausible. All right. So we are going to begin our summer solstice portion of the night. Okay. And we are going to focus in on our breath, and we're going to have a guided visualization together for the summer solstice, where we can walk between the worlds and cast a spell of abundance beneath the longest light of the year. Okay? So I invite you now to close your eyes or leave them open, whatever you want. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and then release. As you breathe in the good energy, and as you breathe out, let out the negative. Let the tensions flow away from you. Feel the golden air of midsummer surround you like a warm breeze, thick with magic and promise. Let your breath guide you deeper. And with each inhale, gather the heat of the sun. With each exhale, let anything go, anything heavy or tangled within you. Now, in your mind's eye, you begin to walk. You feel the soles of your feet press into the sacred earth. The path soft and dry beneath you. Tall grasses whisper against your legs, fragrant with the sweetness of summer. In the distance, birds wheel overhead, their calls carried on the wind that smells faintly of stone and time. Ahead, rising from the land like the bones of an ancient being, stands Stonehenge. The great circle glows with the light of the setting sun, each stone casting long shadows, aligned in perfect reverence to the heavens. The closer you walk, the quieter the world becomes. You hear only the rhythmic drum beats of the sacred procession. The steady pulse mirrors your heartbeat. It draws you closer, as though the stones themselves are calling your name. You are not alone. Others walk with you, some dressed in linen robes, others in cloaks of woven herbs and bark with feathers in their hair. These are not just others from this time. They are the souls from all time, the ancient ones and the ones yet to be. Together, you are pilgrims approaching the Temple of Light. As you near the outer circle of Stonehenge, your breath catches. This place is alive. This summer solstice, the Stonehenge stones hum with power older than memory. They remember every rite, every wish, every whisper sent to the sky. At the entrance where all the people are entering into the henge, two figures await, a priest and a priestess, guardians of the rite. The priest holds a tall staff crowned with a sunstone, glowing with captured fire. The priestess wears a circlet of gold and wheat and gazes at you with the eyes that hold 1,000 dawns. They see your heart, they feel your purpose, and they step aside, welcoming you to enter. You walk beneath a massive lintel stone and into the center of the hinge. The air changes, thicker, brighter, tingling with the unseen threads of energy. This is the heart of the Rite, and it waits for you. In the center of a circle, a stone altar is sitting, almost looking like it's rising naturally from the earth, carved smooth by time and devotion. Atop the altar rests the golden bowl, warm and radiant, already glowing with the fire of the solstice sun and full of coal. You are invited forward. The priest and the priestess step aside, each placing one hand on the bowl and one hand on your arm, and they nod for you to begin. And now, as you gaze into the bowl, together we cast the spell, the solstice spell of abundant light. You hear the voice of the priestess and the priest ring out as you hold your abundance intentions in your heart. Stone and fire, sun and seed, hear my spirit, know my need. I walk with those who walked before, and open wide the golden door. With hands and heart, I make this vow. Let abundance find me here and now. By longest light and sacred flame, may fortune rise and bless my name. What I offer true, to grow, to bloom, to flow anew. Now, in your mind's eye, create a symbol to offer into the bowl. And as you think on it, you manifest it into your hands. And you offer it with both hands, lovingly, into the bowl. Maybe it's a coin from your altar, a folded paper with your needs written clear, or simply the golden light of your focused desire. Place it in the golden bowl with intention and watch as the bowl grows brighter, lifting your spell like incense to the sky. The priest raises his staff and the priestess lifts her arms, and the circle hums with ancient power. All around you, figures of light appear, dancers of fire and leaf and smoke. They chant in tones older than language. They weave your spell into the fabric of this night. You can feel it now, the energy pulsing through your body. The spell that you have cast is alive. And you're not just casting for yourself, you're casting in rhythm with generations who stood here before you. The earth remembers. The sun remembers. You are a part of this great working. Let the vision of your abundance fill your being. A full table, a secure shelter, joyful work, open hands and an open heart. Feel what it's like to be free from fear, to be in the flow, to be provided for again and again. The golden bowl flares with energy as bright as the sun, yet you feel yourself unable to look away from it. It does not hurt your eyes. It burns with golden radiance. You feel in it the presence of the sunlight, the presence of the divine radiance, the presence of your abundance. Bask in that light. absorb that light within you and know that you know that you know that the gods have heard your call and will answer you with abundance. Now, as the apex of the solstice has come, and as it slowly moves away from time, the golden bowl dims and cools. The spell has been accepted. The priest and the priestess bow to you. The dancers dance around you. You bow to the priest. You bow to the priestess. You turn and bow to the dancers, lending their energy through time. You lift your arms to the heavens, feeling the divine love coming down and resting onto you. Slowly bring your arms to your side, turning your back to the altar and walking back out through the stones. The sky behind you is glowing in a vivid sunset, gold and purples and deepening blues. The other pilgrims fade back into the mist, into the circle of time. You walk forward, gently returning to your body, to the here and now. Feel your breath again. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the rest of the heat of the solstice sun still glowing in your chest. And when you are ready, whisper to yourself, and so it is cast across the years, through stone and sun, abundance nears. Open your eyes and know that your spell has been cast and the gods will answer. You didn't miss me, Amber. We were just doing our summer solstice meditation and spell together. How beautiful was that? How do you guys feel from that? So, I just love when we can step outside of time together, when we can celebrate the ancient rites with the ancient ones. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that wonderful? Dawn, Amber, I'm here. How did you guys feel from that? So beautiful. Happy solstice, everybody. Let's go back to the rest of our readings now. Valkyrie, you wanted your mentorship for tonight. So what did you want to know for your mentorship question? I'm going to move I didn't have a golden bowl, so our just beautiful candle that has been lighting up our awesome clear quartz here. Silverfire Moonflower, what a beautiful name. By the way, if you guys aren't on the free list, here's how to get on it.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general one-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support.
All right, so who are you then, Silver Fire Moonflower? Because that's just so beautiful. Kind of look like the Flash in my graphic. What looks like the Flash? Like the Flash is like the superhero Flash? But that's awesome, Jonathan. All right. So we put family down for you for your spell tonight, Valkyrie. Absolutely. All right. And we're going to put that in our burn bowl here. And we're going to add our La Luna incense to break through these old patterns. There we go. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this strawberry moonrise, rite of release and reconnection for my friend and sister, Valkyrie Queen. With rose quartz skull, we now impart the wisdom that unites mind and heart. Under full moon's light, we set things right. In harmony, we make a fresh start. As the moon now wanes and shadows grow thin, we burn away conflict and let new light in. From full to new, intentions renew in love and peace. Our journey begins. By the new moon's rise, our hearts realign. With open arms, we welcome the divine. The cycle complete, old wounds now fleet. In the strawberry moon's glow, our spirits entwine. Look at that incense go, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Man, it smells so good too. Amber, yes you do. But I will also be casting this on Monday, I believe. Let me check. I need to check the moon calendar here. Pretty sure we're good. But let me, because we were at 24%. Our new moon is going to be on Wednesday. So yes, I will be still casting this one on Monday. 9 hours round trip. Ooh, that's a long one. Definitely a long one. So, wow. Drive safely. Do what you need to stay awake. And if you need to, pull over and rest and stretch, okay? Silver Fire, when I'm on a live like this, I don't look. I just don't. I won't, because otherwise, when you think about it, all the energies that are coming at me, I have to stay very guarded, and I only look for the person I am reading for at that moment, to be honest with you. So I am a psychic, not a mind reader. I have my suspicions, but I don't play the guessing games, period. But wow, yeah. Ooh, what a beautiful ritual tonight. Let's see, Becca Crosby. Let's see what your Osho Zen, and I'm doing the freebies on the Osho Zen tonight. So your Osho Zen here is the page of fire. Okay, so this is playfulness. You need to get out and dance to the beat of your own drum. Okay, Dance to the beat of your own drum and get out and have some fun. Enjoy life a little bit, okay? Absolutely. Get out there and enjoy some life a little bit, Becca. Natty, let's see what we have for you, sweetheart. And we have here the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Fire, suppression. And this is other people who are literally trying to harsh your vibe. Other people who are trying to harsh your vibe and step on your energy. You can allow that or you can not allow that. And I know what I would do. I would be like, no, I don't allow that. You know, fuck that shit. So, yeah, you have other people who are going to try to harsh your vibe, but you know what? Tell them peace be the journey. Step off. Goodbye. You have Black Rifle energy and 2 others in backpack. There you go. As long as you're protected. Honestly, Amber, I would say just save it for Monday. Come on Monday. That'll be the last night of it. Don't worry, Natty. You'll be fine. Just because others are trying to harsh your vibe doesn't mean you're going to need to allow it. Okay? Just means you need to be aware. Watch for those people who just don't give a shit about your vibe and your energy, right? Miss Cindy. Let's see what we have for you, Cindy. We have for you the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, which is the Miser card in this case, okay? This is telling you need to hold on to what you got, all right? You need to be very limited with the energy that you are giving out, okay? And be very careful with holding on to that vibe, okay? Anita K. Brown. Yeah, Ann, I can do that. Absolutely. You can do it today or you can do it on Monday. I will be still casting this on Monday, so it's up to you. But if you're going to do it today, you need to do it really quick because we are on last call. Okay? Last call. And it is getting warm in here. So I'm kind of worried about the warmth in here. All right. So Anita K. Brown, for you, we have the 4 of Water. Okay? Or the 4 of Cups. And this is learning about following your dreams. You need to work on focusing on what your dream is. Understand what is it you really want. What is it you really need? Okay? Yes, it's getting hot in here. Probably because I have a candle on. Lid for the candle. I don't know where my lid for the candle is. But yeah, it's getting warmer and warmer in here. And Wolf shut the door, so it's not getting as much airflow. Where is my candle? Oh. Okay. Ta-da. Let's use the burn bolt to put out the light. I don't like blowing out the candle. I like snuffing these ones, so yeah. There, maybe now it won't be so warm in here. Okay. Yeah, when it gets hot in here, the computer overheats, and once it gets past 76, and it's 80 in here right now, so I'm like worried about it. But yes, Anita K. Brown, you need to really understand what your dreams are. Focus in on your dreams and focus in on starting to make them come true. Okay? Jessica Granados. For you, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay? 6 of Coins, and this is the art of compromise. Rather than constantly like headbutting things, find a way to let go and to compromise a little bit. You just had lots of lightning outside. Uh-oh, Amber. Okay, well, you probably should shut off the computer then. I mean, we had like a quick flash flood today, 10% of rain worth of rain, and somehow I heard it was like slanty rain, like sidewaysy rain, which cooled things off for a little while. But we had like a 10% chance of rain, and then by the time I went into the gym, from the time I got out, it had poured like a motherfucker, you know? Summer solstice astral projection sounds great. Let's see. Mary Sharkus. For you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, not Queen. That's the Knight. That's the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles here is slowing down. Okay. And this is about learning to stand your ground. Slow down and just stand still for a minute or two. The universe has some things it needs to show you, but you need to slow down and just stand for a minute or 5. Okay. Hopefully that'll help you. Kristen Matthew. Let's see what we have for you. Kristen Matthew, we have the 8 of Air, okay, or the 8 of Swords. Remember, Wolf was talking about the 8 of Swords earlier and the song that they wrote on that. But the 8 of Swords, in this case, it's coming up as guilt in this particular deck. And this is like that guilt, Kristen, over not doing the right thing. You know what? If you feel like you need to make amends, then go ahead, make the amends. But stop carrying guilt when it's not helpful towards you anymore. Jarek, what did you want your reading on, sir? You have your mentorship reading right now. So let me know what you would want your reading on. Let me know. Let's pull a card for you. And we have, honestly, this is the Death card, but in this particular deck, it is about transformation. And this is a change that's coming. This is an awakening, a transformation that's coming your way. And I feel like you're going to start seeing this in the next couple of weeks. It's change that we can't avoid. And sometimes that change can be painful. Sometimes it's not. But it is change that maybe we have been trying not to accept. Yet at the same time, somehow, some way, the universe is trying to throw that at you. The universe is saying that whether whether you want this change or not, it's coming, and it needs to come for whatever frickin' reason. This change needs to come. So you are at the point of needing to accept it. Okay. So there you go. What did you want your mentorship on? What did you want your mentorship reading on, Jarek? Are you still with us? Annalise. For you, we have, the 10 of Cups, harmony. And this is finding that fun, finding that joy again. Finding joy will bring you your harmony. You need to find a chance to, we have dolphins on this. They're playful and they have a playful heart and a playful mind. And in doing, and enjoying and indulging in that play, and indulging in that moment, they will absolutely let you enjoy and call in that harmony that you've been so desperately looking for. Does that make some sense? So, yeah. All right. I am going to play a video here for a second. And if you guys aren't in the mentorship circle, you should think about it.
Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic,